it will be helpful to make sure that you are wearing gloves and some sort of protective wear on your arms just to make sure that no spray gets on your arms. It can be difficult to remove. So, first of all, do make sure that you are well protected to make sure that you don't get any paint on yourself. Now, another thing is I do recommend for you to try this outdoors. Just make sure it's not indoors. That way it's not a confined area. I don't think that would be great with the spray paint that you're going to be using. So this spray paint I bought at a Walmart store in my area, and it's a regular matte flat black color. That's what I wanted for the helmet. Now, this one originally, this helmet had a design on it, a black, white, gray design on it, but I was getting a little bit tired of it, so we went ahead and changed it. Now, what we did also is we did remove the visor just to make sure that we prevented from the visor getting any type of spray on there. And then we just taped it up as far as the inside just to prevent any of the spray going inside of the helmet or being sprayed on the inside of the helmet. So once we did that, we went ahead and just cleaned off the helmet with a normal rag just to remove any debris, dust, dirt, bug spray, anything like that. So you want to go ahead and make sure that your product or your helmet is clean. Once it is, then you're ready to go ahead and start spray painting it. We did not use a primer or a clear coat or anything like that underneath. We just started spraying over it, which was actually pretty neat because the printing that was done on the helmet originally kind of stood out a little bit. So we could see it, but everything was a matte flat black color. So it was pretty cool to see the I guess the indentation or the marks where the design was just under flat black or over, yeah, under flat black. So, anyways, um, the post that I used to hang it on was my microphone stand. We just lowered it, put the helmet over, and just used that. And it was perfectly fine. The cleaning process was easy. So after you spray paint your helmet, what you want to do is make sure that you're using small strokes. That way you can have full coverage. It will not chunk up, I guess, or bleed as long as you do this. You want to make sure that you do small strokes to prevent any streaking or bleeding of the paint. We did spray the entire helmet. We waited 30 minutes for it to dry, and then we gave it another coat. After it dried, by the next day, we tried touching it, handling it, messing with it just to see if any of the paint was going to come off, and it did not come off. It did not come off on our fingers, and it did not smudge, smear, or anything like that on the actual helmet. So that was pretty cool. So for just the price of buying a spray paint at a store, like maybe definitely less than $10, we were able to spray paint the helmet flat black, and it looks pretty awesome, I have to say. It looks really cool. It's very smooth, and it's a matte flat black, so it's pretty easy, smooth outcome, very nice effect, and no damage or harm done to ourselves.